Hello bees, welcome back to my channel. My name is Missy and today's video is going to be a Corona clean with me. For anybody that's new here or if you haven't been keeping up with me on my Insta stories, my husband Jeff actually was diagnosed with the coronavirus a couple days ago. So he is in quarantine in our bedroom and I feel like there are corona germs everywhere. And yeah, I need to do a corona clean and get them as far away from as I can and spray everything with Lysol just so that I have some peace of mind. And on top of that, because of this and I'm not able to do some of my regular things and I miss my sister's wedding and the whole thing, I've been down in the dumps a little bit and my house got trashed in the meantime. I decorated it and made it beautiful for spring. At least I did my kitchen makeover. I can link that video down below. And I lost my enthusiasm with this new development and kind of let my house slip. And then I was like, Missy, you need just to kick this in the bud, get over with it. It is what it is, and get your house cleaned up. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. And in the meantime, we're going to break out that Lysol, some Clorox wipes, and whatever else I can find to disinfect. And we're going to get this house Corona clean. So to start my morning off, I'm going to put my tea kettle on because this is my morning routine now, is I have to make my husband all of his stuff because I'm basically the nurse. So this is our arsenal against the corona. This is everything that he's taking, and then the ER doc advised me and the children as well to take the same thing, almost treating ourselves like we have the corona so that it stays away. So this is our little arsenal of all of the stuff that we're taking every morning, and he's taking the Theraflu. That's one thing I'm not doing, but it really seems to be helping with his cough. So I'm getting all of his stuff ready, and I put it all neatly on like a little plate, and then I go leave it by the door. He is quarantined to our bedroom at the moment, which is so inconvenient, but it is what it is. Jeff, your breakfast is on the floor. And you need to open up the curtain and let a little light in and walk around the room a little. Jeff, really do it. Come get your food and your flu before it gets cold. And swallow all these pills. Don't argue.
I'm not allowed to argue with the nurse?
No, I want you to take all of this and walk around and open that curtain for a little bit. I'm gonna beat ya. So it is time to break out those Clorox wipes, pull my hair up into a messy bun, which for me, because I have thin hair, kind of looks just like this little knob that sits on top of my head, but it is what it is. And it seems to be my favorite word right now. It is what it is. Put the nastiest clothes I have on that I own, and put on my favorite worship music, change my mindset and my mood, and take care of what God has blessed me with, which is my home, and just be thankful that my husband has a safe place to rest. We are comfortable. We're doing the best that we can, and I just need to be grateful and take care of what I have. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now, and I hope for you guys, this gives you guys some cleaning motivation as I kick myself in the butt and say, Missy, just put your big girl panties on, deal with it, and move on. So I hope the music is enjoyable, and I hope this gives you a little bit of cleaning motivation. So maybe that if you're a little down in the dumps or your house gets a little trashed over the weekend, maybe you'll feel like getting up and cleaning your home as well.
Better say something that would change my mind. Gotta give me something, 'cause I'm not blind. And I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance. wasting time. I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance. I love how you read my mind when I'm lying. I'm trying to be right the whole time. You don't fight it. I've tried it. I love how you read my mind when I'm lying. I'm trying to be right the whole time. You don't fight it. I've tried it.
So since I actually know that I'm dealing with corona, it kind of made me think about things a little different. It is so weird to like know about corona and you're hoping you never get it and you clean and you go about your life, and then when you know it's actually in your home, man, that plays some tricks with your mind. So in my mind, I'm trying to pay attention to things that I would normally never pay attention to. So for me, like now, door handles, knobs, like things that people touch, like even like the handle to the coffee pot, my tea kettle, the refrigerator door handle, stuff like that, like now makes me like, oh my gosh, there's corona germs all over it. So those are the things that I'm actually paying a lot more attention to in this particular clean with me, simply because those things seem to be the things that we touch all the time that you don't think about that really need to be like sanitized. Thank God for Clorox wipes and Lysol spray. And I'm trying to wash all of the bedding, like, well, blankets, not bedding, it's blankets, our living room blankets, and where I'm sleeping at the moment in the living room. So I just thought I would wash all the blankets. I don't normally throw bleach on blankets because they're very colorful, but I thought a little bit of bleach wouldn't hurt with what we're dealing with. So I actually add a little bit of bleach, and they turned out okay. They didn't discolor. I was a little nervous, but I just felt more safe adding bleach to my wash. And then when I was walking past, I was like, you know, there's another thing that I need to deal with too, which is probably our air filter, which that's sitting right there. That's our furnace. And I thought, well, I really can't leave the house right now because, you know, we are all under quarantine and we have to keep the public safe. So maybe I can just dust it and clean it. But guys, you better believe as soon as I can get out of this house, the first thing I'm doing is changing the air filter in our furnace. It was actually kind of warm this day. I mean, 50 degrees is not warm by any means, but to us it's pretty warm. It's almost like a heat wave. So I thought it would be a great time to utilize opening the window for about an hour. I didn't want to leave it open too early because I didn't want my husband to catch a chill. Even though he's in the other room, you just never know. But I thought airing out our living space here for a little bit would make me feel better, and I just thought it would be appropriate. So I did leave the window open for about an hour, and guys, I actually heard birds. Spring really is coming. I can't tell you, hearing birds sing made my spirits lift a lot, and it really pushed me through to get the rest of my little living space here cleaned up and pretty and sparkling, and praying to God, corona free.
someone to save me from all of the things in my past. I'd do anything just to make it stop. Yeah, tired of sitting and waiting, but every time I open up, there's always someone who lets me down. So give me pain, give me pleasure, I don't mind. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love. Ease my mind, give me headache, I don't care. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love. La 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 la. All I want is la 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 la. All I want is la 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 la. All I want is la 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 la.
So I thought I'd take a few minutes here just to welcome all of my new subscribers. Hello and welcome. I am so glad that you are here and that you decided to hit the subscribe button and become a part of the Lovey Tribe. You are so welcome here. One of my favorite things about YouTube is getting to know all of you, getting to meet you guys. So if you're not shy and you like to comment, please feel free to leave comments down below. I love chatting with all of you guys. I try my darndest to get back to you and answer everyone as soon as possible. But I just welcome you guys. I'm so thankful that you're here. I give God thanks every time I get new subscribers. I try very hard to acknowledge you guys and to talk to you and try to get to know you. So for anybody that's just popping in and this is the first time you've ever been on my channel, I do lifestyle videos, mobile home clean with me's, cook with me's. I do journaling, some crafting, some DIY. I have tons of social media links linked down below. I have Patreon. I even have a Lovey Tribe crafters group over on Facebook, and we do all kinds of fun things and laugh and giggle. We do memes, and there's some fun things that go on over on my Lovey Tribe crafters group on Facebook. So don't forget to go down into the Dropbox and check out all my social media links as well. And if you are new here and this is something that sounds interesting, please give my video a big like and hit that subscribe button, and I welcome you as well to become part of the Lovey Tribe. We have a beautiful community here and we just encourage one another, lift one another up, and have lots of giggles and laughs. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're all here.
Yeah. Someone, no.
Better say something that would change my mind. Gotta give me something, 'cause
So as I began to clean my kitchen and I was listening to my worship music and, also pondering all the things that I need to touch in here that I don't normally clean because I'm trying to think, where would the cooties live? It started to make me think about how, since Corona has come to the United States pretty much last year around March, that, for a year I had been praying that the Corona would never touch our family. And, when my husband did call when he was at the ER that it, in matter of fact, was the coronavirus, how easily my thoughts slipped to, well, God, didn't you hear my prayers? Well, Lord, where were you in all of this? And, when I was really reflecting here in this moment, I was like, God really did hear my prayers. And even though Jeff did end up having the corona, I still believe God is all in all of this. And well, as I'm making this video, we're about 5-6 days in. Me and the kids are still fine. My husband is doing very, very well. Yes, he has a nasty cough. Yes, he doesn't feel well. But in the broad spectrum of corona, he is doing very, very well. And I believe God is going to protect me and my kids. And you can't go there and blame God because something inconvenient or something you were hoping didn't happen happened. You know what I mean? Circumstances do happen. My husband is a necessary worker, if you will. He's a trucker, so he's been working the whole pandemic, and so has my son, every day, nonstop. Matter of fact, when the pandemic first happened, they were working even harder because they needed all kinds of supplies and such. So for my husband to go for almost a whole year with all of the contact and places and that he has to go to, and the contact with people that he has, and this is like the first time this has touched him. Actually, this is the first time he's been sick in this whole year, is a blessing in itself. And even though it was super inconvenient 3 days before I was supposed to leave to go to New Jersey to see my sister's wedding, it still doesn't mean that God has abandoned us or left us. He's still with us in all of it. And even though I'm dealing with Corona, and like it'll play with my mind sometimes, because right now I really don't have much to do but take care of my home, because I'm kind of stuck here, and all of my journaling and crafty things and all that stuff are in the room with my husband. It gives me some time to think. My mind wants to slip there, and it's like, no, I can't do that. I have to keep my faith in God. So I just wanted to encourage anybody out there that if they're dealing with things of those kind of nature, where you have those thoughts of like, well, God, did you hear my prayers, or where are you in that? God really is there. He really does hear your prayers. Just because circumstances happen that are not pleasant or maybe even inconvenient doesn't mean that God abandoned you. He promised that he never would, and that he sticks closer than a brother. And I believe that even though this happened, he's close to us and he's keeping us, and we're going to come out on this just fine, and probably even better than we were before. And now I can relate to so many people who have experienced Corona, and it gives me a new view. And it also made me pay attention to things that I don't normally pay attention to, that we just need to be more aware of. So I can see this in a very different way, which was kind of happening. I kind of got down in the dumps, but I just felt like I was just like moving on me, and like, Missy, no, you need to pick yourself up and you need to change your thoughts. And because ungratefulness and like bitterness can set in so easy, but sometimes it really does take effort. You have to work at being grateful and thankful, and trying to change your mindset, and being so aware of what you have and where you are and how blessed you are. Even though that sometimes is harder to work on, when you can get your mind and your thoughts to kind of like flip-flop, it really does make a big difference in your everyday life and just everyday things. And the simple things in life, and just like a little bit of sunshine, birds singing, just fresh air, things like that just seem 1,000 times better than when you're always consumed with negativity and thinking the worst of every situation. So I just encourage anybody out there that's dealing with those kinds of things to maybe put on some of your favorite music. Just try to keep busy and really take a moment and step back and try to find something in your everyday life to be really grateful for. Even if it's just one thing, really focus in on it and really be thankful for it. And I'm telling you, it'll really help with your mood and your thoughts. And it can really, really change things around. And if you can do that every day, multiple times a day, in a couple weeks, you will feel so much better. So I just want to encourage you that that's one of my goals, is like to every day find the best in every day. Even if it can only be one thing, even with Corona and being sick and things of that nature, I still can find good things. Fresh air, the birds were singing, I'm able to clean. I'm so thankful for home. It's cold outside, but we're warm. My husband has a nice place to, rest and get well. We're well taken care of. We can't leave the house, and yeah, we're a little bored, but we're still safe. We're comfortable. We got Netflix. We have yummies. We can pop some popcorn and watch a movie, make the best of it. And those things are the best. And those are the things that I'm really thankful for. And those are the things I'm really trying to stay focused on. So I really encourage you to find one thing in your life to be really thankful for. It'll really help with your mood and your mental health.
We were undiscovered, didn't care for one another, you and I. Thought I was okay, till something in me changed, don't know why.
You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends. Be feeling same as the beginning. Waste of time, waste of time. Somehow you intruded, lost in your illusions. I was fine, I was fine. You got me high, but I'm sober. Friends. We were undiscovered, didn't care for one another. You and I, you and I.
So the video is coming to a close today, guys. I thank you so much for joining me today. And above all, so many of you lovies have messaged me over on Instagram in different ways. And you're telling me that you're praying for me and you're keeping Jeff in here at prayers. Guys, I can't thank you enough. Your prayers, your thoughts, your well-meanings, your positivity really, really means the world to us. I can't thank you enough. You guys just bless my socks off. I thank God for each and every one of you. I continue to just move forward, and I pray that you are too. And as spring comes, I just know, I can feel it in the air. There are good things ahead of us. So thank you so much for joining me today. I love all of you. God bless. Please take care of yourselves. And as always, stay creative, be humble, find something to be grateful for today. And I will be talking to you in the very near future in the next video. Until then, guys, God bless. Talk to you soon.